Hey, Lino DeSalvo, I'm talking to you here. What? You can talk? That's right, Lino. I have just sat through your shitty excuse for a Playmobil movie, and I command you rewrite it and do my Playmobil kind justice. From now on, Lino, you must write good movies for us and take care of us, because if you don't, you'll be getting your just desserts. We Playmobil can see everything. So please try. Okay, I'll make the sequel better, please, don't you worry. What the fuck was that? For your sanity and your kids' safety, don't watch Playmobil the movie. Watch the Lego movie instead, because that movie tries. Let's get to it. Playmobil the movie, directed by Lino DeShapo, if he even is a qualified director, and tells the story, if there even is a fucking story to be found in this shit, of this girl, and she and her brother go and check out this Playmobil exposition as a museum, but she and her brother are sucked into the Playmobil realm, and they transform into Playmobil figures themselves, and her brother, he becomes a Viking and gets captured and is being held hostage by this Roman gladiator dude. So it's up to her and some sidekicks as she meets to go and rescue her brother and bring them back to the human world. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not harshly judging this movie just because I'm prejudiced to Playmobil. Hell no, far from it. In fact, I absolutely love Playmobil. I even have me and my sister's Playmobil Noah's Ark from our childhood, and I still have every single Playmobil set that me and my sister have up in my room, because Playmobil and Lego were the two go-to imaginative things to play with. And whenever you go into a toy store here in the UK, you will see Playmobil in every single store. That's how beloved it is in this country. That may be why the Playmobil movie was released in the UK months before the US. So you guys in the US, I'm aware, don't get it until December. A Playmobil movie still has the potential to be the masterpiece that the Lego movie was. Holy shit, this fucking train wreck did none of what the Lego movie did. Here's my reaction to the Playmobil movie in a nutshell. How long was I taking a nap for? Well, if you take a nap, you'll have a better time than daring to sit through this shameless piece of fucking trash. The Playmobil movie is a fucking shit show. It is. It's so fucking bad. You know how we were all skeptical about the Lego movie? We were worried it was going to turn out to be just a toy commercial. Well, the Playmobil movie is the piece of shit that the Lego movie could have turned out to be 5 years later. The team behind this movie, they they were just copying the success of the Lego Movie, except this time they didn't give a shit. They literally took Playmobil and were shoving it up their fucking asses throughout the entire production of this shit. So let me get to my explosive negatives in this extreme rant. This is the lowest low for animation in 2019, and it is the 2019 version of the Emoji Movie. Not necessarily worse than the Emoji Movie by any means. Emoji Movie still holds the title of worst animated movie ever made, but this is still not exactly the very worst movie of the summer, like the Lion King remake or Aladdin remake, but this is a true contender for the top 5 worst. You would need to hunt for positives in this disgrace to animation. All I saw were negatives all over the place. I mean, God, this movie, it could have, gone all out with its imagination about a movie taking place in the Playmobil universe. The character designs can't even get the look of Playmobil figures right. They can literally bend their arms and legs, and Playmobil figures can't physically do that in real life. Even the fucking backgrounds are derivative and boring as shit to look at. I mean, they don't take advantage of all the awesome franchises in Playmobil. There's barely a recognisable classic Playmobil character in this atrocity. I'm like, they even have frickin' How to Train Your Dragon Playmobil sets are on sale now. You could have at least included something like that, but all the Playmobil figures and characters we get in this movie are cliched Vikings, cliched pirates, cliched spies, cliched gladiators. You know the drill. You could tell right off the bat that the filmmakers put zero passion into this project. So they were motivated by fucking money and cash. It's as if, it was as if an entire army of Ebenezer Scrooges were working on this movie, where they were just throwing it out there to steal all the cash from families, and they were putting no love into it, and also the protagonists of this piece of bland shit aren't even Playmobil. They are human. What? Are you fucking kidding me? That would be like if the protagonist of the Lego Movie were human, or the protagonist of Toy Story were human. If you're going to make a movie about Playmobil, have the protagonist be Playmobil figures, and have the conflict be about the Playmobil universe, and have the central message be about why Playmobil is so special to kids, and how it encourages them to be imaginative and creative, but this movie of course couldn't give a fuck about that message. So that message that Toy Story and the Lego Movie has about cherishing being a kid is not here, and the two human protagonists, the girl played by Anna Taylor-Joy, she also stars in the M. Night Shyamalan Unbreakable trilogy, Glass and Split. And she was freaking superb in those movies, but in this movie, she realised that the movie wasn't trying whatsoever, so she doesn't even try with her vocal performance, and her brother, holy shit, was the most unlikable and brassy kid character I've seen this entire year. He was the king of brats, you could title him. So I couldn't care less what happened to him when he got captured. I'm like, well, he got his just desserts, I'd say. I'm like, why would his sister care about him if he treats her like a shit? And that plot is excruciatingly predictable. You can predict it in less than a second. You know the brother and sister are not going to get along initially, but then once she goes after him and saves his life, and then they immediately wake up and they just tell us that they make up instead of showing us like a good movie would. I mean, they barely have any scenes together, so you can't invest in their brother and sister bonds, and they've gotta have that cliche which pisses me the fuck off at this point, where the parents are killed off. If I see that damn cliche in a family movie one more frickin' time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. And the the supporting characters, oh my god, oh, they even had Daniel Radcliffe. That's right, frickin' Harry Potter does voice acting in this movie. He voices, you know, the James Bond knockoff, the Rex character, but even though the trailer's hyped up his character, he literally is just there for the most unnecessary celebrity cameo I have ever seen. And Daniel Radcliffe, this is by far his worst performance yet. I mean, what happened to his terrific acting talent from the Harry Potter movies to the Woman in Black, to even he was even decent in Horns, but here he was sleepwalking through his vocal performance. He didn't give two shits. I mean, it's as if every single star wanted to be in this movie just because they would be rewarded with a paycheck. And this side character that goes on the adventure with her, I fucking hated him. He is the most annoying side character since High Five from the Emoji Movie. I mean, I didn't want him to be in the movie. He was that bad. And this movie, it's ripping off Disney with its pop songs, and the songs all suck and exist to pad out the runtime, and they will bore the shit out of you and your kids. You'll never be listening to them again. And the CGI animation, I mean, in the Lego movie, the CGI animation made the Lego characters look literally like live-action Lego. But the CGI here, you can immediately see it's not actual Playmobil. Studios seem eager to make movies about products now, without even including the effort. So, you know, first the Emoji Movie, now fucking this. What's next? Mayonnaise the movie? So yeah, please guys, if you know what's good for you, please pay no attention to Playmobil the movie. It is insulting to the intelligence of your kids. And does this dethrone Angry Birds 2 as the worst animated movie of 2019? Fuck yeah, I hated this shit so much. I was literally tearing out my fucking hair throughout until, well, had I ripped it out any further, I could have been balls. This movie is seriously offensive to all fans of Playmobil and the very product of Playmobil. I mean, I would love to remake this movie one day, and you know, I would try. And this movie's poster even has the balls to say "Let's go epic," and I'm like, more like epic fucking fail. I give Playmobil the movie 0 stars out of 5. Fuck this movie. It's sickening that we have all these animated movies these days that aren't even trying anymore. I mean, kids deserve better. Well, summer is drawing it to a close, and so I just have one more summer blockbuster to review before I give my full reflection on summer 2019. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this extreme rant. And what do you think of the Playmobil movie? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I review Ugly Dolls. Fingers crossed that movie will be at least easier to sit through than this. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.